Well, we've stopped by the Cuneo Mansion to see what's going on here because the holidays are always a busy time. In fact, every time of year is a busy time now at the Loyola Cuneo Mansion. We're with Kevin Ginty, who's the general manager here. And Kevin, I know you just came off a busy summer. I mean, you had lawn concerts and everything else.
Yeah, we had 4 successful lawn concerts on our sculpture lawn out here, and we just finished up a 4-part lecture series here in the mansion. And we also plan to have another lecture series in the spring, so please check our website for more information on that.
Well, let's tell people about this lecture series, because these were really intriguing titles, what you've just come off from. And you had one of them was Who is Citizen Kane? And what people have to understand is this house, the people that lived in this house were tremendously influential in our world.
Yeah, one of the characters in Citizen Kane was based on Samuel Insull, who's the person that had this house built and designed for his family. And he was Thomas Edison's assistant and went on to form Commonwealth Edison, so he did pretty well for himself. So when he had this house built, he had all the latest technology put into the house. So we had an elevator, a retractable roof, a central vacuum system, a phone booth in his office. So it was just amazing. So we actually had a lecture series on the technology of the time, and we took people around and showed them the boilers, showed them the elevator, showed them everything that was put into the house, which was quite amazing for the time.
Yeah, because it was built in the early 1900s at a time when most of the country didn't even have electricity. They were using gas lamps.
Right, right. So that was a really great lecture. We had a great turnout for that. And the Citizen Kane one, we actually showed the movie after the lecture too, which was neat. We also did a Jens Jensen garden tour. He was a famous landscape architect. And our last one that we're doing is on death portraits, because back in that time frame, it was very popular for the family to have a portrait done of a relative after they had passed away. So
okay. Kind of a Halloween-y kind of topic you got going.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Well, so you can see the kind of the level of information that's here, the resources that are here, and with Loyola putting their intellectual backing. I mean, this is really something. So we can watch for some in the spring, then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we're in the process of planning the lecture series for the spring, and we're also offering Loyola classes out here as well. We just started an English second language course for teachers that want to be certified in that, and we hope to have a paralegal class start in January next year as well. So check out our website for more information on the classes as well.
And I know before we started rolling, you said we would welcome even school groups, for, you know, for whatever reason. I mean, there's a lot of different links and you can have to the topic.
Yeah, we definitely want to invite all the teachers and principals to come out and bring their classes out here for a field trip. We have a tour designed specifically for school children, which will keep them engaged and interested throughout the tour, and I think it'll be a fun experience for them.
Well, and in fact, this is a gem right in our midst, and I think we take it for granted. We drive by it, but we don't understand, you know, and we walk in and we marvel at it, but there's so many details that we don't take the time to understand. So it's great that you guys are giving us that opportunity. Like you said, go to the website. So now when we talk about the holidays, of course the Holiday Light Show is coming through, and you're a big part of that. Thank you for that. Yes. And I understand even you're going to have a Santa Claus visit.
Yes, so the Holiday Light Show starts the day after Thanksgiving as normal, and then in conjunction with the light show, we've got a couple of other activities going on. We have the Kirk Players, which is a local play group here, and they'll be putting on performances of the Velveteen Rabbit, and that starts December 1st, and that'll be on Saturday and Sundays for the month of December. They'll have 2 performances on each day, so the first performance will be at 11 a.m., and the second one will be at 2 p.m. And it'll be right here in our great hall, which is a great setting for that. And then also we're going to have a holiday open house on Friday, December 14th from 6:30 to 9. You do have to go through the light show in order to get to the open house. And
so you need to buy tickets to come to the light show. So it's a double then. Yeah.
Right, and then you can just buy your tickets to come into the house as you come into the house for the open house, and we'll have Santa Claus here to meet with the kids, and we'll have a high school choir here singing Christmas carols and hot chocolate and cookies, and we'll have some craft tables for the kids and some raffle prizes. This will be our 2nd annual Holiday Light Show, so we're real excited about that.
Okay, and is that a night that we could take a peek through the house that day? Or?
Yes, yes, can also do a tour of the house as well. So that's December 14th, Friday from 6:30 to 9.
It's a new holiday tradition for everybody, and in both those cases, I know I was reading on your website, which there's a lot more information on the website for both the Kirk Players and for your Santa Claus open house. You're encouraging people to bring, you know, unwrapped new toys for the Toys for Tots.
Yes, we're partnering with the Kirk Players to do that. So yes, please do bring an unwrapped toy, and we'll also have a nativity display as well during the holiday holiday season, as well as evening tours of the mansion, so you can see it all decorated in its glory.
And it is glorious. So, well, so that's the things coming up for the holiday, and I know you're already working ahead to springtime. Today, for instance, just to let people know when we're here, the parking lot is full. You've actually got corporate groups out here, so there's other things you're doing all year round that aren't seasonal.
Yeah, it's always good to see the parking lot full. We do have a corporate group here, and we have been building up our corporate business, so if you're interested in having a corporate event here or a social event, check out our website, and you'll find all the information that you need.
And the weddings, of course.
And the weddings, yes, of course.
You're the place for the weddings. Well, thank you for taking the time. People, if you want to remind yourself more about the Kirk Players and the Velveteen Rabbit, which is a wonderful, fun for the whole family, a great holiday story, or to come to see Santa in the house, just come online and find some more information or give them a call. Kevin's always here to help. So thank you for taking the time. Thanks for letting us see your building again. Beautiful.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for coming.